I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil.
I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. Gave me a deuce and a bundle of cocaine. Told me to sell to my people, make sure you keep them fiending. If any try to shoot you, make sure that you leave them leaking. He said,
I'ma hold you down when problems pop up.
How you got me moving this dope? Want me in lockup? He said,
Don't you want the Benz vertible with the top cup?
Yeah.
Stop, bitch, you get in that kitchen. Let it rock up. Bitches love the dope boy, especially when it's wop up. I know you know Ron.
Who the plug from by the block up?
I'll tell you a little secret. Make sure that you keep your mouth shut. Ron got a Lexus, crib in Philly and Texas. Trips to the Bahamas, just got a whip for his mama. He fucking up in commas. Be honest, he seeing decent though.
I hear you, but I just seen Ron about a week ago. In fact, he ain't looking too good. His knees is kind of slow. I asked him why the struggle. He got stuck up for his bundle, but them 6 hollow tips in his legs what made him crumble.
Thinks he got a house and mama is living good.
Said the feds took it all. He right back in the hood. I see you try to play me. You gave us crack in the 80s. Made us abort our babies and making hoes out our ladies. I know you got me gravy, but Satan, you must be crazy. It's gonna take more than them cars wanna amaze me. I seen niggas shoot for the stars, but being lazy. Never get their head at the clouds, so you don't faze me.
I guarantee that you gon' regret it. Remember I said it.
Nah, you could dead it.
What you saying? I can't win?
Nah, devil, nice try. So until we meet again,
I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't religious or superstitious, but we've been getting fucked and put to the side like a mistress. Police patrolling why? Because prison became a business. They murder one of ours and they start talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. If this ain't hell, dog, what is this? Where was all lives mattered when they killed Osama? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomber. But when we ride, they send the military and armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die a martyr. You reap what you sow, some people call it karma. When Christ return, y'all gon' get this harvest like a farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with a side of Shakur. I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights patting me down. You got nothing that's poking me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I gave up my vice. So Mr. Officer, why you wanna take my life? And your honor, why you gave our homeboy's life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with a gun screaming out that he got a knife. He came from Habibi's spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's trife, I'm just giving visuals like Skype. Ask Trayvon, Mike Brown, Akai Gurley, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando, Alden Sterling, Jaquan McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. I pray for the demise of the devil. Lord knows I despise every devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil and said, I pray you die, every devil.
After saving with customized car insurance from Liberty Mutual, I customize everything, like Marco's backpack.
I have the ability to help people escape reality, at least for the next week or so. I make my whole home your home. I know there's no such thing.
All my niggas ride for me. I got niggas that'll die for me. You niggas ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you won't bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilt like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that. Cause niggas get killed like that. When you ain't built like that. You niggas ain't built like that. You was never on the block, you ain't never dodge a knock. You ain't never fought another crew holding down the park. You ain't swam with the sharks, you ain't wrestled with the gators. You was never fucking popping, you ain't got no fucking haters. Bitch, niggas like you make me watch out for the traitors. When you round some real niggas, mind your behavior. I will beat a nigga ass, then I'm laughing like I'm Jada. Get your fucking mind blown like a cartridge on a Sega. You niggas want attention, they don't want the war though. Talking all that shit, but you got a glass jaw. Ho, they never deliver. They got that DiGiorno. This that Walking Dead flow. I eat a rapper torso. You ain't the same man once you off the microphone. You ain't never broke a bone. You ain't never had a scar. You a certified pussy, so don't make me pull your card. I'm a certified prophet, respected like the word of God. Cause you ain't got the heart, nigga. You ain't got the heart. You ain't about to finish any beef that you start. You ain't never been a soldier, little nigga. Play your part. Claiming that you'll spark when you ain't got the heart. Cause you niggas ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you won't bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilt like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that. Cause niggas get killed like that. When you ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you won't bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilt like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that. Cause niggas get killed like that. All my niggas ride for me. All my niggas ride with me. I got niggas that'll die for me. All my niggas ride with me. You niggas ain't.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
You see, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass, need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone be. Boy, ass need to stop and ask you to prophets. My niggas serious. Boy, when they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed it up for parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Nowhere is gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the props. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass you the props. Like we all come together. They say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and boy, your ass need to stop it, ass you the props. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass shit. One step, I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. I ain't taking no loss, I ain't no token when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with you. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell them we can't keep it slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pass through the fire. Ain't she the prophets? That baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop, their ass, she the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
It's rolling on it, what is it?
Purchase your tracks today.
Know the people been waiting for a minute for something authentic. Came in the truth and bossed in it, made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on the false image. UPK whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage? 2 words for soft niggas. What is good riddance? Don't affiliate with feminine symptoms. I know you feel me, nigga. This a death threat to hip hop. You don't stop that weak shit, I'ma mix your lean with some Grimlock. When the last time you heard it this raw? What I wish for's when the earth inherited by the piss poor. We been to war, them the ones I'm taking risks for. Ain't got no picks or no cards to hold. Holy angels watch my steps and block God my soul. Can't let them leave my body cold. I know you feel me, nigga. Let the wicked weep and the meek prevail. God never been 50-50. I shall now awake and sleep a cell. Let the righteous cry, silence the pretender. A rebel without a cause, as long as I remember. Not taking the kingdom, the only thing on my agenda. Can't avoid me, nigga. Middle finger to the ones that try to destroy me. Revenge of beauty, I'm a beast. I told the bitch she can't eat, let she join me for dinner. My God ain't got no regard for a sinner. When Paul fall on him like timber. I know you feel me, nigga. In the eyes of terror, I stand still. Go to work for the colony, bring it back to the anthill. Plus everything I drop heavy as an anvil. Show you how to stand like a man in this damn field. I know you feel me, nigga. Fuck equality, it gotta be one man win and the rest lose. Wave devastating, I'm calculating my next move. UPK will real niggas seek refuge. Body shots for pause, that'll get you bruised. My niggas whole ranker, check your little attitude. I came to fuck up your move on your little holiday like I'm Mr. Scrooge. Resurrected from the grave, walking from the fall. Visions in my eyes, gripping the mic, screaming God bless the underdog down by the letter. And live by that protocol, walk by faith, not by sight. Ain't no hope for getting struggles. Life like some war, resist, or get pulled into a world that never left you. I will endure, election will be sure, correction will be swift. No Will Smith, but I am legend. What else would you call the killer of deception? A leader got soldiers on post in every direction. On gold like a German shepherd, young and a restless, wear honor like a diamond
Purchase your tracks today.
If only know that what is it?
The crossing of the staff symbolizes anybody who is not an officer above or called up to the podium may approach the podium.
Shalom, which means to Israel.
Module, which means to stand. Panyahat Kedam, which means to turn and face the east.
We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Qudash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakuka, Taba'ah, Mutazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathan, Lenawa, Lekam, Ko, Yawam, Wasalakinawa, Kabawatinawa, Kasalakinawa, Kabawatinawa, Loa, Tabainawa, Panasai 1, a ball, Habashayinawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Willa what the part, Malanyam, Aman.
The Lord's Prayer in English. Our
Father,
which art in heaven,
hallowed
be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
As it is in heaven. Give us this day
our daily bread.
and forgive us of our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the glory.
Forever. So be it. Prayer for the cup or the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. By Hashem Yahushua. Baba Kasha. Nathanael. Haka. La Pa'a. Kal Makala. Wakal Marawa. Haka. Latahar. How much is a raya? Haka. Lahaki. Hamaki. Haka. Al-Wakawa. Atama'ala. Lagarshan. By Hashem Yahushua. To what I'm on.
The Haka or the power in the English
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
Hallelujah.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of
And
sickness.
all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse
The power to cleanse the lepers.
the power to raise the
The
dead.
power to raise the
The
dead.
power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. The blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahushua.
Wa Yahushua.
Wam Yaka Allah.
Wam Yaka Allah.
Wa Lahayim.
Wa'ayim.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Alawap Yahana.
Alawap Yahana.
Ha Alawap Yah.
Alawap Yah.
Hazaranyum.
Hazaranyum.
Ha Kwatazayanyum.
Ha Kwatazayanyum.
Ha Kayayanyum.
Ha Kayayanyum.
Walakwati.
Wa'akwati.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Waraman.
Waraman. The blessings of the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
In Yahushua.
In Yahushua.
In Michael.
In Michael.
And the angels.
In the angels.
Commended you, Yahweh.
Commanding General Yohana.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haharya.
Al-Haharya.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Aizori.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Asher.
Shemayam.
Shemayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Oyathan.
Oyathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Ragolka.
Ragolka.
All Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yashun.
Yashun.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Yasha'al.
Yasha'al.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tzolka.
Tzolka.
Al.
Al.
Yad.
Yad.
Yamika.
Yamika.
Yaramam.
Yaramam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Waya'ola.
Waya'ola.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makol.
Makol.
Ra.
Ra.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Athnapash.
Athnapash.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazalatka.
Tazalatka.
Wabuatka.
Wabuatka.
Ma'ita.
Ma'ita.
Wine.
Wine.
Awulom.
Awulom. Psalms 121 in English. Oh, lift up mine into the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes to the hills.
From whence comes my help?
From whence comes my help?
My help comes from Yahweh.
My help coming from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
You will not suffer the foot to be moved.
You will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh.
Yahweh
is thy keeper.
is thy keeper.
Yahweh.
Yahweh
is a shade upon the right hand.
is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh.
Yahweh
shall preserve thee.
Shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh.
Yahweh
shall preserve thy going out.
shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. All Damiyah. Lakah. All Takarat. Wa'al. Tashakwat. All. Kaya. Hana. Awiyabika. Yahama. Yawan. Ra'ash. All Imaka. Yariyamwa. Sawada. Wayata. Yaraitazawad. All Tazapamoyaka. Amarwa. Lakawa. Wanaki Dum. Magolia. Loa. Yazakar. Sham. Yasharala. Iwada. Kaya. Noaitazawa. Laba. Yakadwa. All Yakin. Baryat. Yakarathwa. Ahoya. Adawam. Where's Shemai? Alayam. Baryat. Yakarathwa. Ahoya. Adawam. Where's Shemarka? Alayam. Moaba. Bulgaria. Gabal. Imawan. Imalat. Halashat. Yeshabia. Tazawar. Gum. Ashawar. Nalawa. Amam. Hariyam. Zalawat. Labunya, Lawat, Selah, Aisha, Lahom, Kamadia, Kasiyasara, Kayabi, Bunakaol, Kayashwan, Nisharmadwa, Lain Darwa, Hayawa, Daman, La Dama, Shadama, Nara, Yabamarwa, Kaira, Wakazaba, Wakazabat, Wakadizal, Manad, Call, Nasar Kumwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nurashah, Lanawa, Nalawa, Alayum, Alaya, Sharatama, the Gold Gullah, the Gwash, Lapanya, Baraka, Kash, Tabaira, Yaira, Wakalaba, Balahat, Hariyam, Khan, Dardubma, Bazairika, Wabasa, Wapaka, Tabalum, Malahat, Panyaham, Palawan, Wabokashwa, Shimka, Yahawa, Shamarka, Wabawa, Idea, Wakaparwa, Wababwa, Wadaiwa, Kaya, Atta, Shimka, Yahawa, Labaka, all yet a woman, Call, Rataza.
Psalm 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee, have lifted up the head.
I've looked up the heads.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come,
let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off
from being a nation.
That
the name of Israel.
May
be no more remembered.
Maybe no more remembrance.
They consulted together.
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And
the Ishmaelites of Moab. And the
Hagarenes.
The Baal. And Ammon.
And
Amalek. The
Philistines.
The inhabitants of Tyre. Assur
also was joined with them.
They have hope in the children of
They have hope in the children of Allah.
Selah. Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As to
Sarah.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kassan.
As
prayers and endure.
They
became as dung for the earth.
Make
the nobles like a rag.
Like Zeb.
Yea.
Are their princes.
As
Zeba.
And as
Amunah.
Who said,
Let
us take to ourselves.
The
houses of Yahweh possession.
The house of Yahweh possession.
Oh my power. Make them like a wheel. As a stubble before the wind.
As
a fire burnt the wood.
And
the flame set the mountains on fire.
As a flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And
make them afraid with thy storms.
Fill
their faces with shame.
That
they may seek thy name. Let them be confounded. Salakia. Oh Yahweh. Let them be confounded. In trouble. Forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou. Whose name alone. Is Yahweh. Art the most high. Over all the earth. Blessed be you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth. And all things living. Yahweh. In the name Yahushua. Listen to us now. Right now. Send evils and curses. And punishment, destruction. To the heathen. Speak against us. Thy prophets. Thy teachers. The princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the schools, and evils and curses, To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose the treasure.
And shake loose the treasure.
Of the rich of Israel.
Of the rich of Israel.
They refuse to get to the school.
They refuse to get to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
Enter into that sanctuary.
To enter through that sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
Punishment, destruction.
And punishment, destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nations.
And the nations.
And the drug dealers.
And the drug dealers.
The court system.
Court system.
Prison system.
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Militia. Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation.
Skinheads.
Skinheads. Hazakamatazi.
The gay movement.
The gay movement.
The
The lesbian movement.
Spies.
Spies.
Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
That's a space program.
That's a space program. Army.
Navy.
Navy.
Air Force.
Marines.
Wall
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airwaves.
And the airwaves.
Cable access channel.
Cable access
And
channel.
the radio channel.
And the radio channel.
Convict the spirit.
Convict the spirits of any of that people
Seek to stop
and
us.
seek to stop us
Bring swift destruction.
and bring swift destruction
To all the heat.
to all the heathen
Stand in the way.
that stand in the way,
Trying to stop us.
who try to stop us
Broadcasting your
from
words.
broadcasting your words
Throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all
Let
the
loose all the plagues,
Cause them to go.
cause them to go
To and fro.
to and
Through
fro
the earth.
through the
And
earth
consume them.
and consume
Let
them.
the plagues.
Let the plagues
Shake the house of the thief.
check the house of the thief
And the murder.
and the murderer.
The Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shai,
Michael and Gabriel.
Michael and Gabriel
Down with the flying saucer.
come down with the flying saucer
Punish all the heat.
and punish all the heathens
Come up against us.
that come up against
As we
us
speak that word.
as we speak thy words.
Cause it to be known.
Cause it to be known
By all.
by all.
The angels that have done
That
it.
is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread.
Cause it to be spread
Throughout the media.
throughout the media,
Throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause it to shake up that coming.
Cause the shake thy coming.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shai,
Thank you always.
thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
Sar, which means to turn, and Shabi, which means to be seated. Grab that chair and make room for Captain Posh, if you would. So you'll be in the middle, Cap will be on the end. Okay, so you go ahead and step down. You go ahead and step down. First priest, step forward. State your registry.
Aza Arya Shinya, Ban Yahawah, Ban Yashal.
Asa Arya Shanya, Ban Yahawah, Ban Yashal.
Yahba Shimya Shabakatum.
Yahba Shimya Shabrakta.
Oh, we can read this from the book.
Oh, we got to do the next line, right?
Okay.
Sheesh. Vayashala, which means to Israel.
Shabu, which means to be seated. If you would, priest, should y'all let them know where we're reading from? Look at the future priest up here. You about to read the scriptures?
Bible, baby Bible.
About to read them scriptures? About to read them. I know that's right. Future priest right there. That's how kids should be raised up. All the way one west. It's glorious, man. Still let a nigga away from me before I get baby fever. You know, that's now I'll be going to have some kids. Man. I can't afford no kids right now. Yeah. You gotta read the Hebrew. You speaking Hebrew up here? He's serious. It's gonna be such a glorious thing that he growing up, that's all he hearing is his native tongue. You know what I'm saying? Like you ever see the Mexican kids, the Escarite kids, that they speak fluent English and as well as Spanish. Like to them, Spanish is their native tongue. They grow up speaking it. Our kids, man, they're gonna grow up. The UPK kids, they're gonna grow up One West. They're gonna grow up speaking Hebrew and English, man, and probably like 4 other languages as well. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they're born into other tribes, like you know, Ishkarites. You know what I'm saying? And the Levites. You know what I'm saying? Because they always speak a broken dialect of like French, or including like broken dialect of French and English. They speak multiple languages. So just imagine the baby's born in this truth. They're gonna have just a plethora of languages. And you know what? That reminds me of the scriptures because most of the priests and prophets in the scriptures spoke multiple languages. They spoke multiple languages, man. That's so glorious, man. Go ahead. Yeah, damn right. Damn right. It's gonna be second nature to them. It's gonna be just the same way that we do English and speak English without thinking. That's how they're gonna speak Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? It's glorious, man. I love it. First, I gonna know what to do. They're gonna be like, damn, man, look at these niggas, how they just grow. That nation is so powerful. Surely they are a wise and great nation.
So I went ahead and pushed us back to the same one that we was on before, because the last one we had did 7 service, we had read I think like 2 scriptures, then we just branched off to breaking down other stuff.
Yeah. So that's fine. We pick up where we should have been. That's fine.
So we're gonna be reading the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19, verse 10.
Deuteronomy 19 and 10. Let me get there with you. And make sure you get with me after this, soldier, so I can download the Blue Letter Bible on your phone, so you can follow along in the Hebrew.
I actually talked with him about that. He said he has it. It's just on his other phone. So I told him to go and get it together.
Yeah, we got to do it again. The water. Hey, you ain't supposed to be reading the Hebrew yet. Calm down.
This is the book of baby. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19, verse 10. Wallah. What? Nope. That'd be Yasha. Be Yeshapak. Be
Take your time, get the characters.
I got it. Come.
What was the chapter verse again?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19, verse 10.
What?
The mum. Nakwaya. Bakurab. Should be Aratazak. Aratazak. Ashar. Yahweh. Alayak. Notha. Who's the last character? That would be Duck. This should be. Nathan. Laka. Should be the mum. I. Nope, Salakis. That'd be Sa. Verse 11. Wakaya. Yahoo. Yahaya. 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 Sha. Sha. Nope, that'd be. Nope, that's right. That'd be a Sha. That'd be Sha. Shaka. Shana. Laura. This be Laura. This be Laura. Laura. I don't know why I can't pronounce this.
You on verse 11?
Okay, I'm on verse 11.
Laura, I or
like I could have swore we said this in. I could have swore I said this a million times before, and I just cannot pronounce it all of a sudden.
This whole time I'm in the KJV, like, why don't I see the Hebrew? Yeah, man.
Should be Rob. Lawa. Wakwa. Wakwam. Ala Yawa. Waha. Wahaka. Wahakawa. That'd be Napasha. Be
it just be Napash. Napash.
Talking about the last word?
Yeah, Napash.
Come on. Napash. Should be. That's right. What's a W? Waquam. Oh snap! I'm tripping. I need to go down the line. Should be Wamatha. One I. Allah. Wouldn't it be all?
All, yeah.
Yeah, it's just the AHLA.
All.
Come on. All. Should be
Think of when we do the prayers, Al Takarash.
Come on. Should be ka, Akatha. Akatha. I'm not sure what that should be. I Hariyam.
Hey.
Hala. It's like it. Ha'ol. Verse 12. Lishia. It's like it. Wa shala kawa. Wa shala kawa. Zakwa. Zakwa. Zakwana. Zakwanaya. Ayurwa. The Walakwa Kawa. Lakwa Atawa. Mashamam. Masham should be Wanatha. No. What the Nawa? Atawa. But duh. Gala. Right? Speed. Hadayum. Wamatha. Verse 13. La'a. Thakawa'i. Nope, that'd be Thakawasa. The Kawasa. The Kawasa should be Ayanak. Aliyawa. Waba Iritha. The mum. Haka Hanakwayum. Mayasharala. What is a waba? What is a waba? Laka. Sa. Verse 14. La'a. That's a yaga. That's a yaga. Gabawala. Wayaka. Alashara. Ashara. Gabalaawa. Rashanaya thumb. Nope. Rashanayum.
Deuteronomy 17 and 14.
Okay. Bunakala Thuck. Please, how you pronounce it? Ashara. Bunakol. Ba'ira should be Ba'ira Tazah. Okay, Baratazah. Ashara. Yahweh. Good. So you pronounce it. To be Allah Hayaka. Or Allah Al Yaka. Should be
It's funny because you read it and immediately knew it was wrong.
right. Not the.
She's wrong in this Hebrew.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you definitely are.
Nothing. Said nothing. No. Nathan. Laka. Larisha. 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 Sa. Verse 15.
For time's sake, we're going to go ahead and get these last two.
Yep, in English.
Okay. Actually, if we just go in there, let's go ahead and clap that up. You know what I'm saying? Once more, as we tell you every week, this Hebrew ain't easy, but it's going to get easier the more you do it. I'd advise everybody to practice the Lashon Kodash, take a picture of it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know where to find it, reach out to the nearest school near you and you can get a copy of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Study it the same way you did your alphabet in the European school. He was in school. A, B, C, D. A is for apple. B is for boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Put that same energy into learning this Lashon Kodash.
And if I could, every Friday they have the online Vashwan Kadash classes. It's every Friday. So, trust me, after a few years, you'll get good with it. You know what I'm saying? After a few years, you ain't got to study it intensely every day for years. You study it maybe twice a month, once a month. Go to a class, once a week for a few weeks, and then come back to it a month later, a few months later. As long as it comes to the Sabbath services, and after a while, you're gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? After a while, you're gonna be reading it. After a while, you're gonna be you'll be writing it. You'll be able to, just read it real pretty easily. Some of the words you'll be heard more and more. Like some of the words he's saying is some of the same words we say in the prayers. So you'll know how to pronounce it. And then you'll get to the point you'll know what it means. Like, because the meanings don't change. The same thing it mean now is the same thing it's gonna mean 10 years from now. So it ain't like you gotta learn new stuff. Once you learn what a word means, they're gonna read it again in the scriptures. You'll know what that word means forever.
Damn right.
Debar, the word debar, and knowing brothers' names. If you know brothers' names, then you'll see their names in the scriptures sometimes. Like you'll see the word debar means speak. There's a brother in the school named Debar Moth. His name means he's speaker of the truth. So you'll see in the scriptures, and the Lord Debar. It'll say the word Debar. It means the Lord spoke. And so the more names you know, the more classes you come to and Sabbath services you read along with, after a while, you'll be able to just read it and be like damn near deciphering that shit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. You're damn near be deciphering it like you're reading an ancient, mysterious, you know what I'm saying, hieroglyphs.
Right.
People ain't going to believe that you know what you're reading, you know what I mean? And know what you're talking about.
Right.
So
damn right, sir.
Just takes dedication over time. Dedication over time, you know what I mean? It's not a sprint, it's a endurance race. This right here is for life and for the next life and for our people's life in the future. You know what I mean? To follow along with this and change our ways for the good. You know what I mean? To become a real nation. This thing's gonna keep blowing up and get bigger and bigger. Like the men who learned about this truth before us, they didn't even know it was gonna be, they didn't even see it all over the country. Now we're seeing it all over the country. Guess what? We ain't thinking about seeing it all over the world. Soon we're gonna see UPK classes all over the world.
Right.
It's gonna be UPK Canada, UPK Brazil, UPK Ecuador. It's gonna be a big old class full of Ecuadorians, and they talking about Yahweh Shabbat. You know what I mean?
Right.
Barely know no English, but they're gonna be saying the Hebrew, and they're gonna be in a class just like this, because all the classes look the same: pictures, Hebrew words, maps, tribes, flags. All the classes basically look the same, just with little tweaks here and there. You're going to see this all over the world. That's what's in the future, you know what I mean? And it's all over the world. We're going to be getting that global money, so we're going to be like a conglomerate, like a corporation in this mug. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be doing it big, traveling, you know what I mean? Getting on jets. We probably have a UPK private helicopter jet. And we get on that mug, go handle business in another country. Like that's where it can go if we stick with it. The Lord can do it. Lord said it's gonna be the biggest of trees, which means nations. Like we're gonna be the strongest nation. So everything that America has, we gonna have. You know what I'm saying? You go to work for America, they gonna take care of you. They gonna give you money, food. You gonna have trucks and vehicles. They got everything. You join the police force, they give you all type of equipment and everything. That's how it's gonna be when you join the UPK. You gonna get everything, man. The Lord gonna bless us, you know what I mean, and make this thing prosper. We just stick with the Lord for the long haul. Keep these laws, statutes, commandments. Keep doing what we were taught, and that's what's gonna keep it. That's what's gonna keep it going.
Damn right, sir. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19, verse 10. That innocent blood be not shed in thy land, which the Lord thy God giveth thee for an inheritance, and so blood be upon thee. Verse 11. But if any man hate his neighbor, and lie in wait for him, and rise up against him, and smite him mortally, that he die, and fleeth into one of these cities, then the elder of his city shall send and fetch him thence, and deliver him into the hand of the avenger of blood.
So this is if a brother, murdered somebody. He murdered somebody, and he dip off and go run off to another city. That city, you got to turn him over. Like, yeah, he here. We found him. You know what I mean? We go get him and, turn him over so they can investigate this murder. Like, he didn't kill somebody. That's got to be investigated. Go ahead.
That he may die.
Yeah, you got to put to death for murdering somebody. You can't kill somebody in Israel and then escape. One time, I'll tell you, there's a time when somebody in our nation did something like this. There was a brother who had a wife. She like ran off. But then these cats raped her and killed her, right? And they were some Benjamites, and they went into their city, and they were known in their city, and their fathers had power and clout. So they was like, "Nah, you got to turn them over." They raped this woman and killed her from another tribe, and they was like, "Nah, we're not gonna turn them over." So then they had the brother. They cut up the woman's dead body and sent into 12 pieces and sent a piece to every tribe.
Right.
And then when every tribe got the piece of body, they all knew they all had to go to war with the tribe of Benjamin to get them brothers justice. You see what I'm saying? Or that sister justice and kill them brothers that raped her and killed her. So all the tribes got together in a big army to go fight Benjamin. And then they went and fought Benjamin. We had a civil war. And we was fighting Benjamin. Benjamin won like the first battle, and the brothers didn't know what to do. And then, they seeked out the Lord, and the Lord said, go out to battle again. But this time, act like you're losing again and run away. But so when they did that, they fought the men of Benjamin. They ran away. Then the men of Benjamin chased them. They had an ambush in the bushes, so other men ran into the city and burned down the town. So then the men that was running to chase them, they looked back and seen their whole town on fire. They was like, damn, we lost. Then the niggas turned back around, mopped them. You know what I'm saying? And then, obviously we didn't kill them all because we didn't kill the whole tribe. But, you know what I'm saying? They killed them, and then we killed them dudes. And that was justice, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like you can't, harbor a murderer, you know what I'm saying, against the Lord. So that was just a lesson for all our nation to know, like, even though we're different tribes and we're in different zones, like you can't, you can't pass, skip judgment because you're from a different tribe.
Right.
Y'all can't do nothing to me. I'm from the tribe of Ephraim. You see, the Ephraimites ain't gonna let y'all touch me. Right. No. Nah, this story right there let us all know. No matter what tribe you from, you can get it anywhere you at. You see what I'm saying? So don't kill your brother unjustly.
Right.
Or sister. Don't rape your sister too. Don't rape your sister and kill her. Like, damn, you did 2 murders down there.
Right.
Because the scriptures say rape is like unto death or unto murder. So that was a horrible day right there in Israel. We had to get past that. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 13. Thine eyes shall not pity him, but thou shalt put away the guilt of innocent blood from Israel, that it may go well with thee. Verse 14. Thou shalt not remove thy neighbor's landmark, which they of old time have set in thine inheritance, which thou shalt inherit in the land that the Lord thy God giveth thee to possess it.
So basically, when after time, the older people die, and then the new generation come in. Don't change the landmarks that the older generation set down. So, like for example, what's a landmark? Like the plaques they said to put in every school. The Mr. Acuna and the Kentucky A plaques. Like if the generals get old and they pass on, and they pass away, we shouldn't say, all right, well, all the old generals gone. Let's change up what they said. Don't do that. You see what I'm saying? Keep the traditions.
Right.
That's why Commander Jehanna, he even keep seven heads. He keeps 7 generals. Even though there's other brothers that could be like generals, but he keeps 7 because it's like the old days. So that's what the scripture's saying. Don't remove the landmark of the people who came, brothers who was before you. Like, don't try to change it up. That's why we don't change up our traditions. You see what I'm saying? We keep them. You know what I mean? Not that it's a law, but it is a law. It's like it's a law.
Right. Keep the traditions of old.
Yeah, well, the landmarks.
Okay.
Landmarks is like things they set in place. You know what I mean? So, because traditions could change, but the landmarks shouldn't change, which is like the physical things they set up. That's why Commander Jehanna also wants to try to get a school back at 1 West on 25th Street. Like, that's a landmark. That's a landmark the men before him set up. So he wanted to get that school back.
Right.
You know, he don't want to abandon it. We even keep the same address in our logos and stuff.
Right.
And everything we do, 1 West 125th Street, because that's the landmark that the men above us set up. Like there's landmarks is like the things, the places and stuff that they set down, and like the pictures and physical things. Go ahead, Ward.
Oh, what about is that the one you're talking about? Here in India? Nah, that's on Indiana, right?
What, the address?
No, the school, the other school?
Nah, school I'm talking about is our first school.
Oh.
Way back in the day.
Oh.
I ain't set that up to be no landmark. Shit, what the hell matter? That's school. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we moved to school. But the landmark was set 125th Street, 1 West. You know what I mean? Because that was headquarters back then, and that was our first school. So it became a landmark. Like that, some schools we go to, we don't make it a landmark. Like nobody made that last school a landmark.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, if we make it a landmark, then the brothers come after us, shouldn't forget it. They just say, man, we all used to be on 10th Street that's where the first school in Indianapolis was, blah, blah, blah. But we ain't making that a landmark, you know what I'm saying? And that's for the elders, you know what I mean? Like the generals, the top men to do. That's why the top men decided to do the Kentucky 8 and the Mission to Acuna and make them landmarks in all the schools. They can do that. But they're going to eventually change. And the new men that come in, they shouldn't say, all right, take them Mission to Acuna signs down. Take them Kentucky 8 signs down.
Right.
That's old stuff. Don't do that. Keep the landmarks. Go ahead.
Verse 15. One witness shall not rise up against a man for any iniquity or for any sin in any man, in any sin that he sinneth at the mouth of 2 witnesses or at the mouth of 3 witnesses shall the matter be established. Verse 16. If a false witness rise up against any man to testify against him that which is wrong, then both the men between whom the controversy is shall stand before the Lord, before the priest and the judges, which shall be in those days. Verse 18. And the judges shall make diligent
inquiry, or is it inquiry?
Inquisitions, and behold, if the witness be a false witness and have testified falsely against his brother, then shall ye do unto him as he had thought to have done unto his brother. So shalt thou put the evil away from among you.
Right. So if you come and lie on a brother, you know what I'm saying, for something he did, and you expect him to get punished for it, but because you was lying on him so you can get punished for it, well, whatever punishment he was gonna get, you gonna get now, because they found out basically you was lying to get him in trouble. You see what I'm saying? Because you hate him, you trying to be a false witness. They need to do that for some of these police calls that people be doing.
Right.
These false police calls, like you call the police on somebody that ain't did nothing wrong, and they find out that you just did it just to try to get them arrested wrongfully or this and that, or you did something wrong to them and you called and lied, and they find out you lied, they need to punish you for that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Which they don't do. They don't do that, so people can always call the police on black people.
Right.
And police could always harass black people for that. But they need to bring that out. That's the right thing to do. You know what I mean? To make people accountable for what they're doing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like you call the police to get somebody arrested wrongfully and shit, you lying on them, they find out, you need to get arrested. Go ahead, Ward.
I was to say with these devils, that'd be instant death. I seen a clip where the devil told the black dude, she's like, you want me to call the police so they can come and kill you? Like she knew, like calling the police on a black man and lying on a black man is a death sentence for a black man. And that's what she said. You want me to call the police so they can come and kill you? And then he said, go ahead, I don't give a damn who you call. And I'll be damned if this wicked bitch didn't call the police. And the first thing she said, help, I'm being attacked by a black man. Like that was the first thing that she said. Right. He was recording the whole thing.
but I can almost guarantee that no repercussions came against that devil for doing that. You know, and I'm a and he was recording the whole thing, and the first thing she said is, "Help! I'm being attacked by a black man." All right, man, these repressors is the wickedest of the wicked.
If it was righteous, they would do that. Go ahead, Warren.
Come. Verse 21. And thine eyes shall not pity, but life shall go for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot.
Right. And this scripture, a lot of people take it literally like, oh, see, if something happened to my hand, I got to do something to your hand. That's just talking about being just. That's just like a saying. It just means be just and equal and balanced with it.
Right.
Don't be unfair with it. That's all it's talking about.
And if I could,
Go ahead.
like where it talks about my eyes will not pity. That's why when that pastor got robbed in that church, I didn't feel sorry for him. Because that pastor been robbing the black community for as long as he's been a goddamn pastor. He has been robbing the black community. Just because he didn't use a goddamn gun don't mean he ain't been robbing blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. He didn't have to use a gun. You understand? He used the power of the oppressor and the oppressor's teachers to brainwash and destroy and steal from blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And then when some soldiers got wise enough to run in there and do the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I didn't feel sorry for that pastor. Did any of y'all do? Did y'all feel sorry for him?
Nope.
That was just. I mean, I don't condone what them brothers did, but I understand why they did what they did. I don't condone it. I'm not saying they did the right thing.
Now, don't say you understand why they did it, because they didn't do it because they trying to fight for righteousness like Robin Hood. You say you understand why it happened to him.
Right.
You understand why it happened to that pastor.
Yeah, no, that's the point I'm trying to make.
And the robbers could have a million reasons, you know what I mean?
Right.
But we know why it happened to that dude.
Why it happened to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I understand why they chose him as well.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's a very good one right there.
I understand why they chose him as well. You get me? That's the point I want to make. There wasn't nobody in this school crying for him. They stole $1 million worth of jewelry. Oh!
Right.
That's right.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 1. When thou goest out to battle against thine enemy, and seest horses and chariots, and a people more than thou.
Where you at?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 1. More than thou. Be not afraid of them, for the Lord thy God is with thee, which brought thee up and out of the land of Egypt.
Deuteronomy 20 and 1.
Come on.
We got to 20 that fast?
Yeah.
I don't remember us reading 19.
19.
No,
We've been on 19 this whole time. Chapter 19.
You told me 17.
Baby, finally found a slip.
17 and 10.
No, I said the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19, verse 10. I announced it.
Just read the last verse and you can tell this one we just read.
Come on.
Maybe I messed up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19, verse 21. I'm going back one scripture. And thine eyes shall not pity, but life shall go.
That's right. You right.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 1. When thou goest out to battle against thine enemies, and seest horses and chariots, and a people more than thou, be not afraid of them, for the Lord thy God is with thee,
right,
which brought thee up and out of the land of Egypt. Verse 2. And it shall be when ye are come nigh unto the battle, that the priest shall approach and speak unto the people. Verse 3. And shall say unto them, Hear, O Israel, ye approach this day unto battle against your enemies. Let not your heart faint. Fear not, And do not tremble, neither be ye terrified before them, because of them.
Don't let your colors fly. Stand your ground. Know that the Lord is with you. And if the Lord is with you, nobody can defeat you.
Right.
Verse 4. For the Lord your God is he that goeth with you to fight with you against your enemies,
There it is right there.
to save you. Verse 5. And the officers shall speak unto the people, saying, What man is there that hath built a new house, and hath not dedicated it? Let him go and return to his house, lest he die in battle, and another man dedicate it. Verse 6. And what man is he that hath planted a vineyard, and hath not yet eaten of it? Let him also go and return to his house, lest he die in battle, and another man eat of it. Verse 7.
Did you break that down, Cat?
Oh, read that last part again.
Come. Verse 6. And what man is he that hath planted a vineyard, and hath not eaten of it yet? Let him also go and return to his house.
So this is before a battle, right? If we're ever about to go to a battle, right? A war, things like that, where brothers can die. You know, you go to the men and ask them these things. You know, which one of you just married a wife? Go sleep with her first. If you ain't even slept with your wife, you just married her. But the battle started, you know, before y'all slept together. Lead a battle, go sleep with your wife, then come out to battles.
Right.
Don't come to battles if you ain't, you know, been with your wife yet. Y'all supposed to be married and stuff. Her husband gonna die before she even get a chance to even be with him. If you just built the house, you ain't even finished, you ain't even lived in it yet. Won't come to battle. You see what I'm saying? Go finish your house. You homeless. This is like a homeless guy. You see what I'm saying? What was the other one? The other one was your vineyard.
The vineyard, sir.
If you planted, you know, your farms and your crops, right? You got your family with the farm and crops, but you ain't finished planting it yet. You gotta finish planting it. Finish planting the seed so it can grow. Why? Because back then you needed that for your family to eat.
Right.
So it's the same principle as today as if you got a slavery, like when you go to camp, if you got a slave on that day and you forced to, then you excused from camp because you got to go feed your family. These are stuff to feed your family. Like we didn't pay rent back then. We actually built a house and just kept it. Like you'd have to get the materials and stuff. We didn't go to the grocery store. You would have to actually go plant your stuff and make sure your animals is together, make sure they live in, make sure you can cut them up and eat them. So this is basically about your slavery. You see what I'm saying? Which is why brothers are excused from camp if they have to slave, because how they going to eat? How they going to live in a house? Excuse me. How they going to be with their wife in a house if they have to slave, but instead they come to camp and then they don't have none of that stuff they need. Money is a defense. You need money to defend yourself against homelessness, against starvation. Shoot, you need money to sometimes defend yourself. Well, also to defend yourself against the enemy. Guns and stuff cost money.
Right.
Bullets cost money. And bulletproof vests and stuff we had to pay. We had to go to work, get the money. So then when somebody tries to shoot us one day, their bullet gonna get stopped. And then they're gonna get shot back at. But we needed the money to be able to defend ourselves.
Right.
So money is a defense. Without no money, you got no defense against homelessness, against not having a wife to lay with because you ain't got no home, against not having no food.
Right.
That's why the scriptures say if those things ain't together for you, don't come to the camp or don't come to the battle. Go get that shit together first. Then come to the battle. You know what I mean? So that's what that's talking about. Go ahead.
So what's wrong with that? I don't have my weapons and stuff. So
you got to get the money.
I like to get that stuff together.
Yeah, you got to go get money. You got to get the money because the money is a defense, and that's what's going to help defend you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got to go. You got to get money. You know what I mean? Now, if you don't want to be defended, if you want to be homeless and starving, then you ain't got to get no money. You could be a bum. Yeah, you know what I mean? He wants to be a bum. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So that's the thing. So you got to get money. You know what I mean? You got to get money so you can have a defense. So you can have this stuff, you know. You can defend yourself against the rain, the sleet, the snow. If we don't defend ourselves against the with money, we ain't gonna have no school. We ain't gonna have no building to sleep in. We ain't gonna have no, you know, I ain't gonna have no office. Brothers ain't gonna have no place to park their trailers and stuff like that. We just ain't gonna have it. We gotta, you know, we just gonna be defenseless. And that's what happens if you don't have no money. So this brother here, he's saying, you know, before you come to this battle and die, if you ain't got your defenses together, basically your family can eat and stuff and have a place to live. Don't come, you know, go back home and get that together, then come back in the war with the big boys. You see what I'm saying? Come get back in the battle. All right.
Verse 6. And what man is he that hath planted a vineyard and hath not yet eaten of it? Let him also go and return unto his house, lest he die in battle, and another man eat of it. Verse 7. And what man is there that hath betrothed a wife and hath not taken her? Let him go and return unto his house, lest he die in battle, and another man take her. Verse 8. And the officers shall speak further.
So like I said, it's the same things. Like you had a wife, you ain't get to sleep with her yet. You know what I mean? Get to handle that business. You know what I mean?
Go
ahead.
Verse 8. And the officers shall speak further unto the people, and they shall say, what man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted? Let him go and return unto his house, lest his brethren's heart faint as well as his heart.
Right. So basically, there's a cat like, hey man, I don't know if we should have camp today, man. I seen a lot of tough guys out there, man. You know, I don't know if we should have camp today. There's those white people pretty mad. Nah, man. Don't even worry about coming to camp no more, bro. If you're gonna be saying stuff like that, you gonna dishearten brothers. You know what I'm saying? You're like, man, them white guys, man. I watched a movie and they fighting real good. They gonna beat us up. Wait, bro, just don't even come around for camp. Don't even just come to class, sit down, be quiet. You know what I mean? If you just fearful or scared of of man, because that's what's out there is man. If you scared of man, then don't come to the camp. You know what I mean? We go to camp, it ain't no robot we fighting. It ain't no lions and tigers and bears. It ain't no some unstoppable force. It ain't a hurricane, or earthquake. We got to battle an earthquake, and how the hell we going to defeat an earthquake? These is other people just like us. But you scared of other people. You scared of some old lady. IUIC got beat up by old ladies and old church members. Like if you scared to get beat up by them old ladies, them IUIC cats should never even came to camp. If they were scared to get down and defend themselves against them old people, then they shouldn't go. They should not have camp. You got to be able to. You got to be willing to defend yourself at camp. You see what I'm saying? So if you think if an old lady gonna come up and you just gonna be like, well, come on, man, this old lady said we gotta go. She said she gonna pull a cane out and hit us. I think we should shut down the camp. If you like that, don't even come to camp, bro. Don't even come to camp. Like these dudes just like this. You know what I mean? You got to be no coward. You got to be a fighter. You can't be not a fighter like you going out there to fight, but you got to be willing to defend yourself and defend your brothers and to stand for the law, statutes, and commandments that we stand on.
Right.
We got a right to go out there and say what we believe in according to God and America's laws. So who is you to stop us doing God's work?
Right.
If you scared of people trying to stop us and saying y'all wrong, y'all don't know what y'all saying, y'all don't have the scriptures, y'all don't have the truth. If that scares you, don't come. Don't come to the camp.
Go
ahead.
Shit, it be the same thing we do. Shit, it just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't no different. It's just a different skin color.
Right.
It still be the same.
And if I could,
go ahead.
Like, what you're saying is funny because niggas in UPK just couldn't imagine it. If these homos got the right to go out here and stand for what they believe in, these whores out there right now with signs talking about they believe in killing babies.
Right.
Who the hell are you to say that you're afraid to go do what the Lord ordained you to do? You know what I'm saying? That just don't make no sense.
This whole topic making me mad. This making me just want to go straight to the camp, like just to prove that I ain't scared.
Afraid to do the work of the Lord. Think that's look real tough. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like
lady look real mad.
What are you scared of out in them streets? The bums. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of them. That's half the people. Half the people that battle on campus bums and homeless people. At least most of the time. Then the other half is Christians. I know you ain't scared of some old choir boys and choir sisters that's whoring in the church.
Right.
I don't give a damn about no damn women's rights and all that trying to tell us what to do.
Right.
You can have your right and you ain't gonna stop my right though. You know
right.
what I mean? I ain't one of them dudes who, we in UPK, you can't be one of them dudes who, because a woman said it, you gotta bow down to a woman.
Right.
Like, I don't bow down to women just because a woman said it. You know what I mean? Just because a woman said it, that means we gotta do it now. And she right.
She right. She got a vagina, sir. She has to be right.
Yeah.
Right.
You got brothers out there like that who be fixing. Basically, if a woman say something, they can't say nothing back. Like it ain't nothing left for them to do. They don't have no spirit to speak up and argue or nothing like that. Like I'm an arguer. I argue. I like arguing sometimes. So we can argue. You know what I mean? And if they want to go to hands, go to blows, then we can do that. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't letting no old ladies and stuff like that beat me off the block like IUIC did. There's another group of Israelites. They was teaching or doing whatever they was doing, and some old ladies from a church came out there and they started beating them up. And the dudes was falling and stuff like that, and all over the ground, and they was just looking like they was getting handled out there.
Right.
Man, listen.
Not me.
So lucky,
damn, who this bitch is? She ain't handling me. Go ahead.
Listen, man. The only thing I can say is that you already know Kentucky 8 is proof of what's going down.
Yeah.
And the only thing I'm gonna say is I'm gonna defend myself, and I'm gonna do a nigga so bad they're gonna put me on the next Tekken game. You understand? Put this nigga on the video game. He got them hands. Yeah, that's how it's going down. So don't ever mistake us for weak.
Yeah, that's why we train anyway. You know what I mean? So we can be ready to defend ourselves. You know what I mean? We want to be trained up. I saw a video of a dude who was getting, I don't know if it looked like a female, but she could have been a trans dude, like a dude who's like a female, but she looked like a female to me. She was beating him up. You know what I'm saying? Swinging him around and stuff like that.
Seen that
yeah, it was just circulated a few days ago. And he was a decent sized dude, you know what I mean? He was just like sagging though, and he was kept falling over, and she was swinging him around, and you know what I mean? Like, that's why you got to train. You see what I'm saying? We get in here, we train, you know what I mean? We work out, you know what I'm saying? Because, you got to be able, you want to be able to defend yourself, at a moment's notice. So that's it on that.
Ain't no cowards in this camp.
Yeah. Sorry, UPK ain't that place, you know what I mean? And I like it that way. Shit. To me, it's easier that way than to try to be all diplomatic and make people happy and all that.
Wait. Just tell me what I could do to make you feel better.
Right. have to have common ground with somebody all the damn time. Shit, why don't you just be against me and I be against you? I say what I say, you say what you say, and fuck it. I mean, not fuck it, but what you gonna do, what I'm gonna do, what's up? I stand what I say, you stand what you say, leave it at that. I'd rather it like that than I have to always, what'd you say? Okay, I'll listen to what you said and do what you said. And you said we could kill our babies, and you said black men ain't shit. I agree with you. Some black men ain't shit. And blah, blah, blah. No, fuck all that. I ain't agreeing with that.
Right.
Yeah, it's weak.
Right.
Yeah.
And if I could, cut you off, brother. And not only that, but these people be ready to risk it all and die for bull crap, for straight bull spit. They be ready to die for their own beliefs. Listen, man, what do you think? Listen, I'm a zealot about the Lord. What do you think I'm ready to do? What do you think I'm at? I just be waiting on orders to take ground. That's all I do.
Shit, that's the easy part. Somebody just kill you for the truth. Shoot, you gonna wake up right when all the other saints that died in the truth, you're gonna see Christ, you're gonna be in the kingdom, you're gonna live a whole nother life and then die. Like that's the easy thing. You see what I'm saying? If somebody try to just your name gonna live forever. They're gonna put your name in the next Bible and you're gonna be immortalized forever, like Abba Bivens, who was killed by Muslims. Like your name gonna ring forever because you died for the truth. Somebody killed you for the truth. You're gonna be a martyr. We're gonna probably make a little a picture, statue of your ass. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna worship it, but we're gonna immortalize you. Like, man, this brother actually was killed standing on this truth. He a martyr. You see what I'm saying? Brothers in the scriptures is martyrs. So I mean, that's the easy way to glory. Because then all you're gonna do is wake back up and be in the kingdom.
So, yeah, that was me. They jumped me.
yeah. They shot me, you know what I'm saying, back in the past life, you know, I was getting it in, you know what I'm saying? So we are back now, you know what I mean? Ready for a little razzle-dazzle. I mean, you're going to be back. The scriptures say the dead in Christ shall rise first. So if you die while you're in the truth, you're going to rise first. Christ's going to bring you up out the grave. You're going to live a whole nother life. You ain't going to live like 1,000,000 years, but you're just going to live another life. You know what I mean? Could be another 40 years, 50 years, 25, 30, I don't know. It's up to the Most High. But you're going to wake back up again and get another chance, live again, serve the Lord, get wives, get children, get money in a better situation than we in now.
Right.
So that's the easy part there. Shit. We welcome that part. You ain't got to worry about bills. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Yeah, you just made it up, you know, became a hero, became a legend that quick. So they, you know, we welcome that. If they want to come there and do that, then shit, come on and do it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, let's get more.
Got on Khan. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 9. And it shall be when the officers have made an end of the speaking unto the people, that they shall make captains of the armies to lead the people.
Mm-hmm.
This is rank and order being established right here.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 10. When thou comest nigh unto the city to fight against it, then proclaim peace unto it. Verse 11. And it shall be, if it make thee answer of peace and open unto thee, then it shall be that all the people that is found therein shall be tributaries unto thee, that they shall serve thee. Verse 12. And if it will make no peace with thee, but will make a war against thee, then thou shalt besiege it.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 13.
You write that down, Cap? 11 and 12.
11 and 12. Sound like read it a little bit again.
Okay. Verse 12. Wait,
Start
you
at
said
11.
what?
Start at 11 and read 12 so Cap can break it down for me. Make sure I understand it.
Oh, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 11. And it shall be, if it make thee answer of peace and open unto thee, then it shall be that all the people that is found therein shall be tributaries unto thee.
All right, this is what it means. So let's say we at war with the Chinese people, and we go into the Chinese land, and we go into there's a whole bunch of cities, so you got to go to each city and destroy each one. So we go to a city. Scripture said you got to say, y'all want peace or war? Y'all want to fight out or y'all want peace? If they say they want peace while we at war with the bigger country, they will be tributaries to us. That means that city will pay us the taxes every year.
Yeah, okay.
So basically, they're going to give us money, and then every year they got to give us money. And the day they stop giving us money, we're going to come and destroy them.
Okay.
So they're tributaries. We go to the next city. Next city say, nah, we fighting it. F y'all. Chung Chung Quang. Try to on this Kung Fu. No sweat. We're going to get in there and destroy their ass. You know what I'm saying? Kung Fu and all. We're going to destroy them. Destroy that city. The next city, they'll say, nah, we want peace. No sweat. You're going to pay us this amount of money. Next month, we're going to send an army again or send some men again. You pay the money every month. And then we go keep it moving. And when they stop paying the money, we're going to come and destroy it.
Okay.
And we just keep it moving until we take over all of China.
So that's what 6:12 says, beseech it. Now we got to destroy you.
Yeah, we got to destroy you now. Since you won the war, good. We already at war with the whole China. We just at this one part of China with you. You can say you good, but you want war too? You in our way? It's war with you too. Gotcha. That's how we get down. You see what I'm saying? So once it gets started with us, you know what I mean? We in it's already its own. You know what I mean?
Okay. I can't wait for them days.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna just go in there like they don't want peace.
Yeah, just skip the peace, huh? Y'all gotta. That's a law. That's why the law's in there.
So no, I don't think they want peace, Cap. They're gonna be having the gifts already there.
You didn't even talk to him yet. I just got a feeling.
I got a feeling. Yeah, something tells me they're gonna have all the chests there with all the gold in it and stuff.
All right, they'll be wondering why we destroying.
And they gave up the whole wealth of the city. Yo, you trying to short us, huh? They definitely want war.
But yeah, that's the law though. So if we do get it in with somebody, if somebody's trying to squash the beef, it's a law that we got to squash beef. So like even like until now, this translates to now, like to today. If we beefing with something or somebody, and they say we don't want to beef no more, it's on. We got to squash the beef. We can't. But we got to say, all right, y'all owe us now.
Right.
You know what I mean? You owe us some money, or you need to pay us back for the beef or what we lost during the beef. You owe us and you pay us. But we're not allowed to keep the beef going when they trying to squash it. And I'm not going to use beef because that's something when we would against each other.
Right.
Like we were against another nation. Right. We beefing with like a Chinese store. We at war with a Chinese store because they did something wicked to us, to the ISUBK specifically. And we at war with Chinese store. We putting bad reviews on their posts. We calling in fake orders and canceling. No, calling in orders and then canceling. Let me get 200 bowls of rice. Yeah, delivered to here. And call them an hour later, cancel that. And they just cooked all their rice so we can run them out of business or something. Whatever. We just at war with this Chinese restaurant. If they come and say, we done with it, we don't want you guys, no more problems, you know what I mean? We're gonna say, good, you owe us money for everything which you did us wrong, and you gotta pay us, and and it's over. We're not allowed to keep going against these, little Chinese people and destroying their store if they trying to have peace. Right. They're gonna owe us, but we can't keep destroying their store. Right. Because we just keep destroying it until there's nothing left. Like we did in Louisville. There was a Chinese store in Louisville that did something, and then the brothers went there and they got that whole store shut down. They went in front of it.
Held a little boy at gunpoint.
Yeah, held a little black boy at gunpoint, like saying he stole something and held him in the store. He couldn't leave. And then so the brothers went to the restaurant and did a video in front of the restaurant. The video went viral all over the whole city. The police chief was on the comment section. Everybody was on the comment section saying about the restaurant, and they had to shut down the restaurant because of the ISUBK. So we shut down your Asian businesses. You know what I mean? Just don't fuck with us. You see what I'm saying? So shout out to the brothers in Kentucky, the Louisville camp, for handling that business right there.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So one down, about 100 million to go.
Right.
So, but yeah, that's what that scripture's talking about. Rules of engagement.
Verse 12. And if it will make no peace with thee, but will make war against thee, then thou shalt besiege it. Mm-hmm. Verse 13. And when the Lord thy God hath delivered it into thine hands, thou shalt smite every male thereof with the edge of the sword. Verse 14.
So kill, and we do get to fighting with them because they want war. You got to kill all the men. The women and the young children, they go into slavery. You see what I'm saying? They become our slaves. So we, sell them off, and they have to work for us now. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 14.
As I like, yes.
But I've been waiting on.
But the women and the little ones and the cattle and all that is in the city, even all the spoil thereof, shalt thou take unto thyself, and thou shalt eat the spoil of thine enemy, which the Lord thy God hath given thee.
Yeah.
Verse 15.
Yeah, this is what we got to do in Indianapolis. We got to destroy these Christian churches and take the spoils from them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Take things from them. Take people from them. Take their members. You know what I mean? Take their buildings, take everything from them, take their cars and Cadillacs, not stealing, but basically making, by battling them and destroying them and making people stop following them, you destroying all their stuff.
Right.
And then all the people come to us instead. They say, man, we seen y'all battling these Christian churches. I was about to go to church, but now I'm about to come to y'all because I seen y'all cut them with the scriptures downtown, Indianapolis. So that's how it works. That's the spoil. That's the battle. That's the war. Go ahead.
Gonna come, verse 15. Thus shalt thou do unto all the cities which are very far from thee, which are not of the cities of these nations. Verse 16. But of the cities of these people, which the Lord thy God which the Lord thy God doeth give thee, doth give thee, for any inheritance, thou shalt save alive nothing that breatheth. Verse 17. But thou shalt utterly destroy them, namely the Hittites and the Amorites.
Now, even though this is the rules of how we roll with engagement, there's a few nations that we don't do that with. And it's the ones that's listed here. The Lord just wanted us to kill everybody in there. Just get rid of this whole people. They run away, they gone and get away. That's fine. But any of them that's still here fighting, just get rid of all of them to where they're not even here no more. They don't even exist. Just kill all the men, women, and children. You know what I mean? So, one of the methods we fought the white man back in the day, and Esau, they took all the Edomites and walked them off a cliff just to get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord said get rid of them, so we got to do it. You know what I mean? Just made them all keep walking off the cliff,
right?
And then that's how you got rid of them. Now we ain't got to worry about them no more being around here. So when the Lord give you that order, that's when can't have no mercy for him now, because the Lord done said to do it.
Right.
Not that we was gonna have mercy for him anyway, but for sure now it's just march them all off the cliff. Because actually having to kill each one of them, that take a lot of energy. Yeah. But some people might want to expend that energy.
Yes, that don't take no energy at all. So I'll be super creative with it.
To me, that's too much energy.
Watch this.
But if it's like 1,000, 2,000 of them, you're gonna be there all year.
Yeah, I'll be having the time of my life.
Well, either way, we got to get rid of them. So, Lord ain't specify how, but they gotta be killed. But that's how it was in the scripture back in the day for us. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 17. But thou shalt utterly destroy them, namely the Hittites and the Amorites,
and African tribes. Go ahead.
And the Canaanites, and the Pizzites, and the Hivorites, and the Jebusites, as the Lord thy God hath commanded thee. Verse 18. That they teach you not to do after all their abominations, which they have done unto their gods, so shall ye sin against the Lord your God. Verse 19. When thou shalt besiege a city a long time in making war against it, to take it, thou shalt not destroy the trees thereof by forcing an axe against them. For thou mayest eat of them, and thou shalt not cut them down. For the tree of the field is man's life, to employ them in the siege. Verse 20.
If I could, that's saying that you always got to be thinking to feed the army. You land siege to a city, you don't want to burn their food stocks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Anything that's lawful that you can keep, you should keep. Because you got a big army to feed. You got soldiers to feed. So, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them things. Don't cut your nose off to spite your face. You know what I'm saying? You got the apple trees, orange trees, banana trees, whatever. Keep all that. Don't cut it down. Keep that stuff. That's going to help feed and supply your army. Keep going.
Verse 20. Only the tree which thou knowest that they be not trees for meat, thou shalt destroy and cut. For thou shalt destroy and cut down, and thou shalt build what? Bulwarks against the city that maketh war with thee until it be subdued.
We're going to end it there. So we pick up at 21.
Yep.
Mark it. Imagine just the man behind the podium.
So
Go ahead.
actually, I'll get ready to roll. I gotta pick up my rig.
Come on, concert.
Keep wrapping it up.
All right, Shalom, no Christ. Hold
Be back.
on, wait till Cap leave so you don't wake the baby.
Oh, shit. Good.
Okay, come on. Go ahead and blow it there.
Lo Yashalu, which means to Israel.
Imagine, which means to stand. Panyakidam, which means to turn and face the east.
We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kudash, Hayah, Shimka, Yahweh, Malakuka, Tabaa, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathan, Linawa, Yakam, Ko, Yawam, Wasalakanawa, Kabawatanawa, Kasalakanawa, Kabawatinawa, Wala, Tabayanawa, Banasai one, a bowl, Habashanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Walala, Watapar, Walanyam, Amon.
The Lord's Prayer name,
Our Father, which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. That will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. The prayer for the ka or the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, Baba Kasha, Nathanahu, Haka, La Pa, Kal Makala, Bakol Marwa, Haka, La Tahar, Hamat Azariah, Haka, La Hakim, Hamat, Haka, All Rakawa, Patama Allah, Bagarshan, by Hashem Yahushua, through water Aman.
The Hakam or the power in the English.
Yahweh,
In the name of Yahushua.
in the name of Yahushua,
Please give us the power.
please give us the power,
Power to heal.
the power to
All
heal
manner of sickness.
all manner of
All
sickness
manner of disease.
and all manner of disease,
Power to cancel it.
the power to cleanse the lepers,
Power to raise the
the
dead.
power to raise the dead,
Power against unclean spirits.
the power against unclean spirits,
Cast them out.
to cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua,
Thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So be it. The blessings in Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahushua.
Wa Yahushua.
Wa Amnaka Allah.
Wa Amnaka.
Wa Allahaya.
Allah.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Tazab Yah.
Allah Wap Yahana.
Allah Wap Yah.
Ha Allah Wapya.
Allah Wap Yah.
Hazaranya.
Hazaranya.
Ha Kwatazayanya.
Ha Kwatazayanya.
Ha Kayayanya.
Ha Kayayanya.
Wala Kwatya.
Wa Kwatya.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
By Hashem Yahushua.
By Hashem Yahushua.
To water a month.
The blessings in English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
In Yahushua.
In Yahushua.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commander General Yohana.
Commander General Yohana. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha, Ayanya, Ahoria, Mayan, Yabaa, Isaiah, Naan, Yahweh, Asha, Shemayam, Wal Rakaza, all Yadawam, Shamarka, Kana, La'a. Awiyabika, Yahama, Yawan.
Yeah.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Wallah,
Yahshua,
Yashan, Shamar, Yashala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Tazor, Yahweh, Shamar, Yahweh, Tazor, Yad, Yamika, Yaramah, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayara, Bayal, Yahweh, Yashamar, Makol, Rai, Yashamar, Afnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaka, Wabalaka, Maita, Wine, I would love.
So 121 in English. I will lift up mine to the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes to the hills.
From whence comes my help?
From whence comes my help?
My help comes from Yahweh.
My help comes from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer the foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold.
He that keepeth
Israel.
He that keepeth Israel
neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh
is thy keeper.
Yahweh
Is
thy shade upon the right
is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall
He
preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in. From this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahaya, all Damayah, Lakah, all Takarash, were all Dashakwat, all Kaya, Hana, Awiyabika, Yahama, Yawan, Ra'ash, all Imaka, Yabayamwa, Suwada, Wayata, Yaitazua, all Tazapawanyaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanaki Dum, Magolia, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham, Yasharala, Iwata, Kaya, No Aitazua, Laba, Kayadwa, all Yaka, Yakarathwa, Baryak, Yakarathwa, Aholia, Adawam, with Shemai, Alayam, Moaba, Bulgaria, Gabal, Waimuan, Waimalak, Palashah, Yeshabi, Tazawar, Gam, Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zolawat, Labanya, Lawat, Selah, Asha, Aham, Kamadi, Kasiyasara, Kayabian, Bunakal, Kayashwan, Nashamaru, Bayan Darwa, Hayawa, Damam, La Dama, Shardama, Nara, Yaba Marwa, Kaira, Wukazaba, Wukazabat, Wukazal, Manad, Call, Nasar Kumwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nurakash. Norashah, Lanawa, Napash, Lanawa, Alayum, Alaya, Sharathumwa, the Gold Gullah, the Gwash, the Panya, Wawaka, Kaash, Dabaira, Yaira, Wukalaaba, Talahat, Hariyam, Khan, Dardabma, Bazairika, Wabasa, Wapasma, Tabalum, Malaha, Panaham, Walawan, Yabakashua, Shimka, Yahweh, Yabashu, Wabao, Idi, I, Wakaparwa, Wabadwa, Wadaira, Kaya, Atha, Shimka, Yahweh, Labadka, all yet one. Go.
Ratazar. Psalms 83 and 53. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For
lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
have looked at the heads. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, let us cut them off from being a nation. At the name of Israel,
no more remembered. For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and Ishmaelites of Moab, and Agarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tari.
Sure also was
joined with them.
If hope in the children of Lot.
If hope in the children of Lot, say Lot,
do unto them,
as unto the Midianites, as the Sarah, as the Jabin, the book of Son, which perished in Endor. They became as dumb for the earth.
Make the nobles
like a red,
like Zeb,
yea,
are their princes,
as Zeba, and as Zamuna, who said, let us say to ourselves,
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
The house of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel. Make them like a wheel. Stumble for the wind. There's a fire burning the wood. There's a flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That
they may seek their name.
Oh Yahweh.
Let them be confounded. In trouble. Forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame.
And
perish. That men may know that thou, whose name alone
is Yahweh.
Art the Most High.
Over all the earth. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Listen to us now. Right now. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction to the heathen. Speak against us. Thy prophets. Thy preachers. The princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction to the heathen.
And shake loose the treasures.
Shake loose the treasure
of the rich of Israel.
So,
force their interest.
Force their riches.
To enter
to that sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction to the Edomites.
And their nations.
And the drug dealers. The court system. The prison system. Planned Parenthood. All the governments of our enemies. Amalek synagogues and armies. Roman Catholic Church. The Pope. Islam. Christianity. Egyptology. Militia. Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinheads. Kamikaze. The gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. That's a space program. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marine. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airways. Cable access channels. And the radio channels. Convict the spirits. Preventing thy people. Seek to stop us. Bring swift destruction to all the heathens. Stand in the way. Try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. We lose all the plagues. Let them go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake. The house of the thief and the murderer. Yahushua, Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers. Punish all the heathens that come up against us. As we speak that word, God to be known by all. That is the angels that have done it. God to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. God to shake that coming. In your name, Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it.
Sorry, which means to turn. Grace and salute to the brothers. Men of Israel. Much Shabbat. Imagine. Barak.
Yahweh Shimmy Shabbat.
Azwata. Grace and salute to the sisters. Men of Israel. Much Shabbat. Imagine. Barak.
Yahweh Shema Thumb by Shimmy Shah.
Azwata. Sabbath service dismissed. That's right.